Welcome to the second half of World News Today. I'm Randolf Jamias. Floodwaters that have inundated southern Mozambique on Saturday reached the tourist hub of Xai-Xai, forcing the closure of a major north-south road. The coastal city of Xai-Xai is located on the Limpopo River, whose swollen waters have flooded parts of the major traffic artery, and it was unclear for now how many residents had been displaced by the deluge, according to UN Representative Lola Castro. Authorities were racing to repair damaged sections of the crucial link connecting the southern capital Maputo to the north of the impoverished country. In a bid to save endangered species, camera trap images in combination with observational evidence from park rangers and local Indian tribes suggest that more than 4,000 or 14,500 lowland tapirs inhabit the jungles encompassed by 5 national parks in the Bolivia-Peru border region. The lowland tapir is the largest terrestrial mammal in South America, weighing up to 300 kilograms. It is recognizable by its unusual snout, which it uses to feed on leaves and fruit. The animals are native to tropical forests and grasslands in South America, but in non-protected areas have been threatened by habitat loss and hunting. The tapir produces only one offspring every 2 to 3 years. Lowland tapirs are considered vulnerable by the IUCN. The Wildlife Conservation Society says there is clear evidence of species recovery in areas that are now protected compared to when those areas were open to hunting. One of Thailand's largest drink makers is thinking even bigger in their takeover in Southeast Asia. The firm has taken over Singapore's soft drink maker FNN. It wants not only to expand its domestic market, but also challenge the local cola giants with a new brand. Let's head to Bangkok for the story.
In Thailand's tropical climate, there's only one way to quench your thirst. The soft drink market here is worth a cool $1 billion. But for the global giants, things are suddenly hotting up. The branding might look familiar, but the name certainly isn't. In November last year, Pepsi split with its distributor in Thailand, but its distributor wouldn't give up and created its own cola. Overnight, a new brand appeared, S, taking more than half of Pepsi's market share. A new competition from overseas. Big Cola is a Peruvian company that's been operating in Thailand for several years. It now has 16% market share, and new facilities like this indicate it has even greater ambitions. With prices a third cheaper than the big brand, they're chasing the emerging budget consumer class.
Yeah, it's very competitive at this moment.
Why?
Because of now we are competitive with the price and with the quality of the product.
It's a cautionary tale in today's global market. World domination may be the goal, but you ignore local markets at your peril. There is, after all, no accounting for taste. Tony Cheng, CCTV, Bangkok.
Now in Germany, a different kind of entertainment altogether is the Appassionata Horse Show, which has been thrilling audiences for 10 years now. And this is a variety show featuring horses, singers, dancers, and acrobats. And the troupe does include former equestrian world champions. They're all back now on tour with their newly revamped program, and we're going to look behind the scenes as it kicked off in Munich.
The final preparations are underway. 120 tons of sand have been transported into the Olympiahalle arena in Munich. Almost 50 horses of all sizes are getting ready to make their big entrance. This is the 10th edition of Europe's biggest horse show, Appassionata. The team of 100 from 8 different countries have been on tour together for months.
Appassionata really is a family. The teams pretty much trade their families for half a year with Appassionata. I mean, you celebrate Christmas and New Year together. It really is a big community. Everyone helps each other.
The animals spent the winter break in a stable in Kassel. The horses here are very calm, and there's a simple reason for that. The show this year is entitled Friends Forever. It's 2 hours long and features 9 different breeds of horses, as well as performance artists and dancers. Appassionata blends different kinds of riding disciplines with traditional showpieces. Behind the scenes, it's hard work, but it's work that's appreciated by horse lovers. Up to 600,000 visitors come to see the Appassionata performances each year. Vroni Kremer, who rides Icelandic horses, enjoys performing in the south of Germany. Munich is her hometown.
Of course, it's really special to be here because I know lots of people and all my friends come. I'm at home here. We're often on the go, and it's just wonderful to be back.
Tickets for a show start at €40. After Munich, the team is going on a big tour, first through Germany and then on to another 5 European countries, including the Netherlands, Belgium and Finland.
Truly entertaining. At the Australian Open, American twins Bob and Mike Bryan became the most successful men's pair in Grand Slam history on Saturday when they won their 13th doubles title together at the Australian Open. The 34-year-olds beat the Dutch pairing of Robin Haas and Igor Sijling 6-3, 6-4 to break the record of 12 Grand Slams they had shared with Australians John Newcombe and Tony Roche. It was the brothers' 84th career title and their second consecutive Grand Slam triumph after their win at the U.S. Open in September. In other sports, defending Tour Down Under champion Simon Gerrans won Stage 5 of this year's event on Saturday when he held off Dutchman Tom Slagter by a matter of inches after the pair broke clear of the peloton. Home favorite Gerrans' triumph on the 151.5-kilometer stage between McLaren Vale and Willunga in South Australia, which involved 2 brutal climbs up Willunga Hill. But Slaughter's narrow loss was tempered by the fact he now has the ochre jersey, taking over from Britain's Geraint Thomas. The Welshman had led by 5 seconds at the start of the day, but now trails Slaughter by 29 seconds and is down in 5th place ahead of Sunday's final stage.
I feel those days are not good. Actually, the whole week is going well, so I had all the confidence, and yeah, it's great to be again on the podium and get a leader jersey. Incredible.
On final news, England's Chris Wood said he thought a huge weight had been lifted off his shoulders after he recorded his first European Tour victory at the Qatar Masters on Saturday, thanks to a superb eagle on the 18th green. The 25-year-old Englishman started the final hole, a show behind Spain's Sergio Garcia and South African George Coetzee, who had set the clubhouse target at 17 under par, but a 12-foot putt at the par 5 18th handed him a one-stroke victory. Wood came home with a 3 under 69, while Garcia and Coetzee had to settle for joint second. Sweden's Alexander Noren and England's Steve Webster finished 4 strokes further back on 13 under. On that note, we end today's World News. Thanks for the company and have a good one.